So you've got an Amazon affiliate website. Good work. But now I guess you're thinking, how the heck am I going to get some traffic to it? Well, in this series of videos, I'm going to attempt to get some traffic to my brand new Amazon affiliate website. The one that I made in a video on my channel. That one. So if you haven't got an Amazon affiliate website, go check that. If you have, let's get started. Hello, it's Alex here from wpeagle.com. This video is going to be part of a series of videos where I'm going to take the zombiemerc.com website, which is a brand new website with a brand new domain. It's got hardly any traffic at the moment and it's not earning any Amazon commission. I'm going to take it and I'm going to try and get some traffic to it and earn some commission. And hopefully, if you follow what I do, you better do the same for your website too. This is the first video of the series, and we're going to be taking a look at stuff we can do actually on the website rather than off the website, which is going to be covered in later sections. So the on-site stuff is, you know, your SEO and setting up Google Analytics and submitting a sitemap and all that kind of stuff. The off-site stuff, which you'll find in future videos in the series, will be about setting up your social profiles, creating content, and then syndicating that content to try and build some links up and all that kind of stuff. So look out for them and obviously subscribe to be the first to know when they come out. But anyway, I've been talking enough. Let's get on with the nitty-gritty and get to work on our website. Okay, so I'm over at zombiemerc.com, which is obviously the website that I created in the tutorial on how to build an Amazon affiliate website. I haven't done anything on it really since that tutorial. It's just been sitting here and there is no earnings to speak of as yet. So hopefully when we do all the things that I'm about to do in these videos, some traffic will start to come in and hopefully some earnings too. Now the first thing I'm going to do is install Google Analytics, because obviously it's key that we know how many people are coming to our website and where they're coming from and all that kind of stuff. And Google Analytics, if you haven't heard of it before, is a free package available from Google that's really easy to set up and yeah, gives you all that information as people come to your website. So I'm over at Google Analytics now. You can find it at analytics.google.com, and if you haven't got an account, you'll need to create one, and that's fairly straightforward. Just fill in a form or two. I've already got an account, and what I'm going to do now is create a new property, which is what you're going to do when you sign into your Google Analytics. And it's fairly straightforward. You just basically fill in this form, so you just give the it a name, put the URL in. It is zombiemerc.com. Yeah, of course it is. You can select a category, which would be, I don't know, I guess it's shopping. And your time zone, etc. So do that, then click Get Tracking ID. Okay, and this is a bit of code that we're going to need to put onto our WordPress website. Now I've got a really easy way of doing that. So I'm going to go back to the website and go to the dashboard. And then I'm going to go to plugins and add new. And then in the search box, I'm going to type in Google Analyticator. Something like that. And it's this one here that comes up, which is one of my favorite ones, although there are other analytics plugins available. So I've just activated that plugin. And then if we go down here, we can see there's now a Google Analytics area. And if we go to Google Analytics, and then what we need to do is click on this little link here that says click here, and a pop-up will come up, and then you need to allow. You should obviously already be signed in because we're already in Analytics in the other tab. Then you need to just copy and paste this code here into this box here. And then it goes away and does its thing. And then we're on to our options here. So I'm going to enable it. And then we need to find the correct account. So if we just scroll down, it's at the bottom here for Z. I've got, obviously, as you saw there, quite a few Google Analytics accounts because I manage them for other people and stuff. But hey ho. And then the rest of it is normally all okay. Let's just see if there's anything else that you need to do straight away. It's good to leave all this stuff on, like event tracking. That's handy. And there we go, click Save Changes. So now we'll start getting some information coming into our Google Analytics account from this point forward. So that's good, so we can see the progress, and obviously I'll be using those reports in these videos to show you how good or how poorly the efforts are working that we're about to do in these videos. But I'm hoping that it's all going to work really well, and obviously if you're watching this in the past and I've already created all the other videos in the future, you can skip to the last one and just see how well it all does, which fingers crossed is going to be great. But anyway, okay, so we've done our Google Analytics. The next thing we're going to do, because this video is going to be all about stuff that we can do on the website rather than stuff that we can do off the website, which will be in future videos. But the first thing we need to do is sort out our SEO. Now, in the tutorial video, I installed a plugin called Yoast SEO, which if you haven't installed yet, I recommend that you go and do. You can easily do that just by going again back into plugins and, add new. Which is this screen here. Then in the search box, just typing in Yoast SEO. Now I've already got it installed, but you'd click install and then activate, and then you're ready to start setting up. Now Yoast SEO does a number of cool things. It allows you to set up your page titles. Now the page titles are the bit that appears in the top here in your browser. So the page title of this page here is Google Analytics, and this one is Add Plugins. But on the front of your website, obviously you want to include words that you want to come up for. So the first one we're going to do is the home page. So I'm just going to go up here and click Edit Page. And you'll see that I've already done this one because I did it in the tutorial, which I forgot about, but hey ho. So you come down here and you'll find a panel called Yoast SEO. And the first box is the focus keyword. And that's where you type in the keyword that you want to rank for. So I'm going to type in zombie merchandise. I'm actually going to change it because that's too vague, zombie. Merchandise is what I want. I've used the English UK spelling there, as you'll see. Obviously, if I was in America, I'd probably use the Z. And then what it does is it goes through all the content and lets you know how well you're doing it. Now, the thing is, with the homepage, there isn't a lot of text. There is just obviously some products. So it would probably be a good place to put some text. Now I'm thinking above all the products. So I'm just going to click up here. And I'm going to put some text about zombie stuff. So something like, welcome to Zombie Merc. Now the key with this text is obviously to include relevant keywords. So I'm going to do that right now. So let's think of what we can put. We find all the best. I'm going to get the word zombie in again. Zombie products. No, let's go for merchandise because that's what we were going for. And products from Amazon. So you don't have to. We've got zombie books, zombie games. I might be overdoing it a little bit too much with the zombie word, but hey, let's carry on. Clothes. And much more. That'll do for a start. Now I want this to be quite important. Now Google looks at your header tags within the content to see which text is important and what's not so important. So if I give this a heading tag, which you can do here with this drop down, say H3, it'll also make the text quite nice and big. And I think I'm going to center it as well. So I'm just going to click there. Let's click update and have a look at that. Now every time we click update, Yoast SEO gives the page a score. Which you find over on these little traffic lights, and at the moment it's got a green score, so that's quite good. So let's just view the page and see what that text looks like. That looks all right. I think, you know, it doesn't look too bad, and we've got some zombie words on there too, including the word zombie merchandise and products and stuff like that. So that's good, but obviously you could add more or less text depending on how keen you want to be. Now the next thing we need to do is obviously think about the SEO on all the other pages on the website. So things like products, for example, this t-shirt. Now by default, hopefully most things will be okay, because if you come up here, you'll see that the page title is the White Zombie Devil's Music t-shirt. So you hope that when someone does a search on Google for White Zombie Devil, that it might start ranking. And I think that's really going to be the key when it comes to getting traffic on Amazon affiliate sites, is that you get ranked for lots and lots of what we call long tail keywords, which are when people search using 4 or more words, for example, White Zombie Devil Music or something like that. That way you've got less competition on those keywords, so therefore you've got more chance of coming up. So in general, the products are probably not going to need much optimization, but if you want to, you can obviously click Edit Product and fill in this box and all that kind of stuff, so that it makes more sense. One thing that may not look so good is the what we call the meta description, which is this bit here. So you might want to change that. And I seem to have crashed. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. So the focus keyword on this word one is zombie devil, and as I say, we might want to just change this description so it makes a bit more sense. So maybe this bit is fine. So yeah, I'm just going to paste that in there like that. And then, so for some reason, this seems to be crashing in my browser, so I don't know what's going on. I might just have to restart my browser. Hang on, let me just save that. See if we're all right. I had to do a quick edit there. Sorry about that. My browser, Google Chrome, just seemed to be having a fit and crashing. But hey, we're back. So yeah, you can do your products if you want to, but generally I think they'll probably be okay as they come in imported, which is good. The other area you want to look at in terms of SEO is going to be the product categories. So if you go into products and categories, so let's take one, say for example this t-shirts one. I'm just going to open it in a new tab so we can have a look at it on the front. And if we look at the category here, which is the t-shirt one, again, there isn't probably enough text. We could do with like a bit of text at the top here maybe, and the page title is not as it should be. Obviously it should be zombie t-shirts or something along those lines. So let's change that now. So if we click edit product category, and in fact, I'm going to rename the category to zombie t-shirts because that will help SEO because I'm getting the word zombie in there. And then here is the description, which is where we can add some more words. So I'm going to put in on zombiemerc.com. We stock a wide range of sizes and fits. No, let's not put stock because we don't really, do we? We found a wide range of sizes and fits for all zombie fans worldwide. Obviously, I'm just thinking of this off the top of my dome. I'm going to go away in a minute and do the rest of the categories myself and maybe think about the text a little bit more. But the key is to include keywords as much as you can within text, but also leaving it so that it is still readable by humans and not just gobbledygook. Down here we can change the page title, so let's change that to zombie t-shirts. Maybe add a few more words. Tees. Right, there's lots of ways of spelling t-shirt, isn't there? That'll be fine. And there's our description. Let's click update. Okay, so let's go back and view that category. There's our text. What I'm going to do is I think make that a header again and center it. It's a bit like we did on the homepage. The other problem I've got is that the menu now is gone a bit skewed because of the extra word zombie. So I'm going to take that out as well. And to do that, just go back to dashboard and go into the menus. You can rename your menu stuff without having to change the name of the page or category, which is quite good. So I'm just going to select the main menu. Just take out the word zombie. Okay, let's go back to the website. I'm going to go back into the t-shirts and just tidy up this text so it looks a bit bigger and a bit better. So again, I'm going to make it a header 3 and center. So as I said, you are going to need to do this on every category. Now, if you've chosen to bring categories in from Amazon, that means you're going to probably have a lot of categories that you need to do. If you followed my tutorial and you see how I did it, I just set up my own categories and kept them to a minimum. So I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to do. So I'm going to do them now, and then I'm going to come back and yeah, we'll carry on doing some more on-site stuff to get this website ranking on Google. Let's do an edit. Okay, so I've done all my descriptions for my product categories. They're all here, as you can see. I'm just on the product categories page here. They're not amazing, but hey, they've got the word zombie in them a few times, and they read relatively well. One thing I noticed while I was doing them, which I maybe didn't mention to you earlier, was that you also probably should get the keyword within your slug. And the slug is basically the URL or the web address of the category. So I've done a couple. I'm going to just do a couple more so that you can see how I do it. So you can do it from this page, which is good, so you can do it quickly. So if I go quick edit, I can just change the slug and the name as well, actually, as I mentioned before. So I'm just getting the word zombie in a bit more. You can't have spaces in a slug, you need to add hyphens. Is probably the best thing to use, like that. Just this last one here. I haven't done the DVDs because I haven't got any DVDs in there. Probably don't even need that category. Let's get rid of it. Keep things tidy, eh? Okay, so they're all done. I just need to adjust my menu again because I've renamed. So I'm just going to go back into the menus. And all these have got the word zombie in. Which just basically makes my menu look a bit messy. So that's done. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is create a sitemap and submit it up to Google so that Google knows all the pages and products and everything that we've got on our website. Now, Yoast creates one for us, which is good. So if I go down to SEO down here and go to XML sitemaps, we can find our sitemap by clicking on this link here. And there are lots and lots and lots of sitemaps, which is interesting. So let me just go back and just double check the settings. So we can go in here, post types. We don't want to include media, that's good. And all that's fine. I want to include all of that, I think, although there is a lot of taxonomies, which is stuff that's come across from Amazon. So that's probably, I don't think we need all of that stuff. So I'm going to start ticking some of these. I don't want any of this stuff. Basically, all we want is our categories, maybe our tags, our product categories. The top categories are the kind of blog post categories. So I don't think we need any of these things. Okay. So I ticked all them. Let's click Save Changes. Let me go back and just have a look again. That looks better. So these are all our different sitemaps for different areas on the site. If I click through again, I can have a closer look. So there's our product sitemap. Basically tells Google all about all our products that we've got on the site, which is handy. So next thing we need to do is submit it up to Google. And to do that, I'm just going to do a search for Webmaster Tools. You should snooze my notifications when I'm recording. Go away. I'm going to snooze them right now. Go. Sorry. Got a voicemail. Okay, so here's Webmaster Tools. And this is basically where we submit that sitemap. Now, again, you're going to need to have a Google account. You set one up and then register, and you can get to a screen like this. Again, I've got lots of websites in here. I don't think I've got the zombie one already done. Let me just double check. No. I didn't think I did, which is why I'm doing it now. They're definitely not there. No. So I'm going to go up to the top and go to Add a Property. Type in the URL. And then click Continue. Now it's going to want to verify ownership. Now luckily, because we've got Google Analytics installed, which we did earlier at the beginning of this video, we should be able to do it with that. So I'm going to go to Alternate Methods, select Google Analytics, click Verify, fingers crossed, it's all done. Let's click Continue. Obviously you need to be logged in, which you already are, and use the same Google account as you did for Analytics, which I'm sure you did, and that should be fine. So now we're going to go to Crawl, And the good thing about this section, by the way, before I go any further, is over some time, these areas here will start to fill up with information. So if there's any problems with your site and how well you're appearing in Google and all sorts of cool stuff. So yeah, really good thing to set up. So I'm going to go to sitemaps, and what we need to do is tell it about that sitemap that we just created with Yoast. So I'm going to click add. I'm just going to go back to the sitemap, which is here. We need to just copy this bit here. So it's sitemap _ index.xml. Oh, I've got too many tabs. Let's close that. And then enter that here in Webmaster Console. Click submit. And we can click refresh. And there it is. It's going to take a little while just to process that. So come back in a bit and you will see some stuff happening. So let's just go and have one final look at the website. I think we're nearly done in terms of the on-site stuff. As I say, the next few videos, which is probably going to be more important, is going to be the off-site stuff. So that's going to be, setting up our social media and starting to build some links. I'm just going to check if there's anything else we need to do here. I've noticed that because I've changed my slugs look, the this section isn't working. So let's just go back and just change that. If you've broken it too, you might want to just watch this bit. It's because I changed the slugs, so I need to just make sure that it matches. So I changed, also just added the word zombie, didn't I? There we go. Okay, they're back. The product's looking good. Okay. Now, the other thing we also probably need to, I've just seen this blog post here, is write some blog posts. It's a really good way to get links, but yeah, I'll cover that in another video because it probably needs its own video all by itself in terms of the best way to, approach creating content. Okay, everything else is fine. We added these links in the tutorial, so I've got links to all the categories, and it's pulled across the new names, which has got the word zombie, which is good. So we've got the word zombie everywhere. So I'm going to wrap this video up now. If you've got any questions on this, please just leave a comment below and or drop me an email via the website, which is wpeagle.com, and I'll do my best to help you out. And good luck, and I'll see you in the next video. As I say, where we're doing some cool off-site stuff to try and get some traffic to our Amazon affiliate sites. I'll see you later.